talked about his visit to Driveline and some of the things he discovered. Have you talked to him about that?
I have.
What did he discover that, in your mind?
So I think that with Kenley, I think it all kind of manifested from a hamstring injury that he had.
Hmm.
Um, and I think it was the right hamstring, I think it was. I'm not sure, hamstring injury.
Right.
And so at that point in time, as he felt healthy and felt he could pitch, things were compensated as far as delivery, mechanics, maybe his left hamstring, and then he wasn't finishing. And so with Kenley, with any pitcher, when you're not finishing, at the end, the ball doesn't do what it's supposed to do ultimately, whether it's velocity, characteristics. And so as he decided to go to Driveline and they detected with motion capture material and things, realizing that he wasn't finishing over his front side. So then now to get that, understanding why and putting a visual to it, and you're kind of overlaying 17, 18 with last year, it really kind of a light bulb went off.
We've heard that before with his mechanics. He said he discovered things. Why is it different this time?
That's fair. But I think that as far as for him, and it's the ground, and I say ground as in his lower half, um, he's thrown more this winter than he has. It's been very consistent, and even yesterday seeing it, it was like in years past for me. Um, Will Smith said the same thing as far as that's the best he's looked. It didn't look anything like that last year. So we'll see. I mean, hopefully it sustains itself, but I think that there's now a new baseline for him.
How important is it that he kind of recapture what he, more of
It's
what he
vital.
was?
It's vital.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, you know, you look back at his entire career when he was a closer. It's the Dodgers won games when we had the ninth inning, ninth inning lead, and we're not going into extras or anything like that. So to have a guy at the back end with his pedigree, it's vital.
You mentioned the other day that you didn't feel like you needed to talk to Jock or Ross about the whole scenario they went through. Do you think there's any awkwardness, particularly with Jock, because of the arbitration hearing in the middle of that as well?
I think that's is there awkwardness. I think that not with he and I. Um, I think that it didn't go down. It wasn't ideal. I think that Jock understands the nature of the business, which it's human beings and major league players, but it is a business. Again, it wasn't ideal, but I think that I don't see why we wouldn't get past it. And it's what's done is done, and he's got a major league season to get ready for with the Dodgers.
He said he got a text from you, among other people, basically saying goodbye. Did you think the deal was done?
Yeah, I mean, I did. I
Yeah.
thought that I thought the deal was done, and it was more of it's pending. But I just want to just let you know how much I
Right.
appreciate what you've done for me, the organization, and the fan base. And that's where it's unfortunate for everyone that goes through it.
That was Bruce. So obviously a lot is continue to be made about the Astros situation. Moving on, how do you think Major League Baseball should handle technology?
Um, Obviously, a lot has transpired and a lot of positives. You're asking me. Um, I think that the idea of having the accessibility to video cameras during a major league game, start to the end time, should be on the table. I think it is on the table, which kind of deters people from being in a video room because it won't be available. You know, in game, in house feeds, whether it be the clubhouse, there's obviously that delay everywhere outside of the replay guy where we have a security resident there. I think that that's a really good step in the right direction, but that's just one man's opinion.
Would you be in favor of eliminating the video replay room altogether?
No, I think that, well, I
So
think
even
it
if it's
serves
like
a
if you're on a
purpose.
challenge, like that's
Yeah, you got to have, yeah, I think that I think that getting it right matters. And so to have that person in-house, and I don't think that those guys or gals, whoever's doing it for a particular team, they're isolated. So that's a whole separate situation as far as the Hawkeye.
JT said that he's in favor of eliminating player access to that room during the game. What do you
So,
think about that?
well, it's kind of as
Like,
far
just
as
to be clear.
they shouldn't be in the video in the Hawkeye room in the replay. So that's certainly,
You agree?
and it's, yeah, absolutely, they shouldn't, and I don't think, yeah, they shouldn't, and I think that there's another kind of layer with the video room where you can watch replays and things like that. The game, kind of the replay of the game, that people look at their at bats and things like that. Where that's what I kind of addressed earlier.
At what point would